We often see Tesla failing plenty of experiments, but they always manage to make it right and convert it into some sort of miracle. However, this does not seem to be the case with the $7 billion Gigafactory. Make sure to watch till the end to find out, because things are clearly not looking very good for Elon Musk's Tesla. If you're still unsubscribed to our channel, please go ahead and click that button. So the company in question is Tesla, and the man, of course, is Elon Musk, who unveiled a large electric car plant in Germany. Tesla had struck its stride. Elon's Silicon Valley firm was riding a high stock price. But more crucially, like Shanghai Gigafactory was coming up at a breakneck pace. After only 11 months past the breaking ground, it was ready to start producing Model 3s. Tesla has experienced setback after setback on environmental impact and permissions since starting development on the vast facility in early 2020. All of this means that Tesla is well behind schedule in opening the facility, which is a key component of its European goal of producing 500,000 vehicles per year. With established automakers such as Volkswagen, BMW and Mercedes-Benz loading up on electric vehicles and breathing down Tesla's neck, the business is certainly looking to prevent any further missteps. However, it is uncertain when the plant will reopen. Since breaking ground in the little hamlet of Grünhelde outside Berlin, Tesla has met one governmental roadblock after another. According to a local industry publication, Tesla's problems in Germany have now led to a 6-month deferral in the commencement of production at the Gigafactory Berlin. The Gigafactory Berlin is one of Tesla's most key initiatives right now, since it will deliver the Model Y to Europe. It will also launch a new generation of electric vehicles that will use Tesla's innovative structural battery pack technology and 4680 battery cell. It's estimated to be the largest component of Tesla's expansion in the coming years and will really encourage the use of electric cars in Europe. However, environmental concerns have been particularly annoying for Tesla. Environmental permissions, along with important construction licenses for the project, have been difficult to get. It ran into issues with the water company, activists who didn't want to see certain local animals relocated as part of Tesla's deforestation of the site, and Tesla even fired Mr. Gigafactory, the project's lead engineer. Tesla has been building the factory under a succession of provisional permits, all at its own risk, while waiting for full permission from the Brandenburg Environmental Authority. It would theoretically have to decommission the plant if the project isn't approved, and it's uncertain when Tesla would receive complete approval. In spite of Germany's reputation for efficiency, big building projects are frequently hindered by red tape and paperwork, which the business community has long criticized as excessive. Berlin's new airport, which opened last October after an 8-year hiatus, and Stuttgart's new train station, which has been under construction since 2010, are two of the most irritating examples to date. Brandenburg's economy minister, Jörg Steinbach, also suggested in February 2021 that the Tesla factory's opening date could be delayed until after July for the same reason. If these obstacles are not dealt with quickly, there is a high risk that Germany will miss its climate targets, the company added, as it backed a legal case against the government by German environmentalist group DUH. Tesla said that if Germany was to accomplish its aim of cutting emissions to 55% below 1990 levels by 2030, it needed to modernize itself. The company plans to build 500,000 electric units per year at its first European Gigafactory, which will be open in July this year just outside of Berlin. A series of claims filed against the corporation by local environmental groups over water supply and wildlife relocation have continually delayed approval. Nonetheless, Elon Musk's business stressed in the letter that the Berlin Gigafactory be viewed as a project that assists in the battle against climate change. There was some effort made to go around the issue. The automaker proposed 10 reforms to improve German clearance procedures, including more digitalization and speedier approvals for initiatives that are deemed sustainable. It also backed DUH's legal action, which seeks to compel the government to take more stringent measures to accomplish its climate goals. DUH President Jürgen Resch told AFP that Tesla's intervention was a welcome surprise. This unusual step will bring ideas and impulses from outside into the discussion in Germany about our oversized bureaucracy, he said. He did, however, say that DUH did not agree with just about everything Tesla had said and that NGOs and activist groups should continue to be active. DUH is best known in Germany for its fairly effective petition to remove diesel vehicles from city centres, and it is not linked with environmental groups that have filed lawsuits against Tesla. Interestingly enough, environmental groups have also spoken out against Tesla, citing concerns about the plant's impact on local animals and water supplies. Of course, that's the last thing Tesla wants. Demonstrations have been staged, and activists have gone to court to make their voices heard. A German court ordered Tesla to temporarily cease cutting trees while it evaluated concerns from the Green League in February 2020, while the firm prepped the site for construction. After campaigners claimed that work was harming the habitats of hibernating snakes and lizards, the courts ordered Tesla to halt deforestation operations once more in December. The court injunction is unclear as to how or if it will affect the factory's completion timetable. The Gigafactory has had to deal with more than just snakes and lizards when it comes to environmental issues. Conservationists had even warned in November 2019 that the factory's development could jeopardize a local bat species. The project has been faced with heated opposition from local environmentalist groups, two of which, NABU and Green League, filed court documents over hibernating reptiles. Since part of the plant is situated in a drinking water protection area, activists are concerned about its impact on the local water supply. Tesla has lowered its water requirements. According to German officials, Tesla updated its application for a potential Gigafactory in Europe on Thursday to include specifics about building battery cells on site and expanding other manufacturing lines. It also includes strategies to cut water consumption such that, notwithstanding the growth, usage remains consistent with previous proposals. Tesla has slammed Germany's cumbersome regulations, and the factory's inauguration date has been pushed again. Tesla's proposal for the construction of its planned facility in Grünhelde outside Berlin has already been noted by the state of Brandenburg's Agricultural and Environment Ministry. Tesla estimates that after the facility is finished, it will be able to produce up to 500,000 Model Y cars per year. Tesla announced in April that its plans were on track, with production and deliveries set to begin in late 2021. However, this was later than the original July 1st deadline. Given the magnitude of the changes, authorities will now assess whether or not the public should have a say in the new plans. According to the ministry, a decision will be made in the coming days. Tesla did not reply to demands for comment right away. It's worth noting that just southwest of Berlin, the enormous Gigafactory is expected to measure at least 3 square kilometers, or about 560 football fields. Huge areas of woodland have been destroyed in less than a year and a half to make way for its massive concrete structures. Although the new complex only has temporary building licenses, Tesla has gotten permission from local officials to begin construction at its own risk. The project's environmental impact, particularly the issue of water use, will be assessed before final approval. Tesla will have to destroy the entire complex on its own if approval is not given. Now, even though Tesla's skyrocketing stock price makes it the world's most valuable car company, it didn't get there by selling the most vehicles. Not at all. In 2020, the corporation will transport a total of 500,000 vehicles, a new high. That many of a single model is sold by some of the world's top automakers. Tesla's future profitability depends on increasing production volumes and sales, especially as legacy manufacturers and startups continue to flood the market with new electric vehicles. So when will the Gigafactory Berlin open its doors? Musk stated in April that Tesla might begin limited production at the facility before the end of the year. Musk, on the other hand, confesses that he isn't the best at forecasting such things. With that, we will bring this video to an end. If you enjoyed watching this, please consider subscribing to our channel. Leaving a like on the video and your comments also go a long way in showing your support. Till then, take care.